Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversation. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
My Santa cap. Can you tell I love Christmas? Oh, I see what you went and did, Adam. I see you backstage when and got your Santa hat. Good. Get your Santa hats on. Welcome to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments, y'all. It's Dr. Loren, and I'm feeling some kind of way. Today, we're going to get into it. A lot of stuff going on. I'll tell you what we're going to get into in just a moment after these quick announcements. First of all, Lucy McGillicuddy Ricardo is off today. So I have my Fueled by Positive Energy cup. She's off. It's in her contract. She gets Cyber Monday off every year. She's doing that internet shopping, right? And that leads me to my other, this. What is this? I mean, I know it's today, but I'm like, okay, Cyber Monday, you order, that's the electronic shopping. I get it. But first of all, are there sales today? And how do you know if the shipping, if it's going to get here in time for Christmas? Because you never know where this shit is coming from. I'm just saying. I mean, I ordered something last year in, I think, early November. It didn't come until March. I forgot I'd even ordered it. They could have kept that money. I'd have never even remembered. But anyway, Cyber Monday, the holidays, all of the stuff that goes with it, it gets commercialized earlier and earlier every year. I am not kidding. I saw at home, the store at home, I'm calling you out at home, before they were putting up Halloween, they had cleared off the aisle out for Halloween. It was completely empty, right? But they had already started putting Christmas stuff in the aisle next to it. What? Right. Now we're talking September. So anyway, a lot of us have issues, not issues, but we deal with it. It's a very emotional time. Now, I didn't think that applied to me. I thought I was over there. Oh, I like that one eyebrow. Oh, this one. I might start a trend. Wait. Kind of feeling that. So anyway, I used to have a lot of issues back in the day when I was all lonely and sad on the holidays, back in my drug addiction days, eating condiments for Christmas dinner. You heard that story last week. But anyway, I thought I had moved kind of out of the emotional thing where I'm all sad and down in the dumps during the holidays. And then last week happened. Thursday, Thanksgiving. Okay, he's with a patient, so I can talk freely. Well, I do all the cooking. We go to my in-laws' house. I cook everything here at the house except for the turkey, and I take my roaster and everything with me, do it there, but just warm up everything else, make the salads and all the vegetables, fresh vegetables, make those on the spot. But all the baked stuff, I do that in advance. So I had all this stuff for 4 people already, and then we find out it wasn't her fault. My mother-in-law had to be hospitalized because her dialysis wasn't working well. So she had to go in so they could do it there. So that canceled it. And I had all this stuff laying everywhere. Floral centerpieces made from the florist, all kinds of stuff. And it took me I felt bad for my husband, Brian. It took me probably 2 hours to get out of that murky shithole that I was in. I didn't even know what I was mad at. It wasn't like my mother-in-law did it on purpose. I don't know. But if that is such an easy trigger, I figured there must be a million others for the rest of us, for all of us. So today we're going to talk about how to deal with things over the holidays. Because a lot of us go, oh, every time we hear that, that ain't me. That ain't none of me. Next thing you know, you're laying in the bed with the covers pulled over your head, telling everybody to get out of the house, throwing the Christmas dinner in the trash can. I've seen all of that in my lifetime. Seen it all. Have you? Okay. So we're going to talk about that today. And who better to bring in than Santa Claus? I mean, Saint Nick. I mean, mental health warrior guru. Trust me, if somebody needs to know a lot about what in the world? Wow. Adam Duval, where did you find a yellow Santa hat?
It's not, it's green.
It's Grinch. That's Grinch. Want to trade?
Yeah.
I'll mail you this one, you mail me that one.
Okay.
Now, I'm glad you have that. We represent both sides of the coin today for the holidays. On a scale of 1 to 10, first of all, welcome, Adam Duval, mental health warrior. You got a boatload of cheering. That's my grandma's version of the word children. It's a black thing. Dun, dun. You have 3 kids.
4.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I've got one in sister.
Wyatt. Is it Wyatt? What's the baby's name?
Wyatt.
So now you have 4 kids.
Yeah.
5, 6 of you, including your wife, Carrie, and yourself.
Yeah.
First of all, do you get depressed because of finances over the holiday? Is it scary? Tell the truth. Is it scary? I mean, you got 4 kids. That's a lot.
Well, I don't have 4 kids here. I've only got 3. One's in the system, which that's another topic.
Oh, yeah. The girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3 kids there. Still, that's a lot of toys. That's a lot of clothes. That's a lot of everything.
It is, but it's not just depressed just at Christmas. It's depressed all year round.
Who?
With all this cost of living.
Oh, yeah. I imagine so.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do today. First of all, how you been?
Busy, very busy. I've had a few bumps here and now, but I've actually been brilliant.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I have this because of you.
I thought so.
I got this for Christmas a couple years ago because we always make fun of you. I always go, "Oh, that is so crazy." Say it.
You are crazy.
Crazy. So listen, but guess what's underneath it, you guys?
Oh, go on.
That is our theme for the Power of We 2024. Always together, never alone.
Oh, I love that.
I know. You guys are the first to hear it. We just came up with it last week. Always together, never alone.
And as well, because I've not been active on social media in the last few days.
I haven't told anybody.
No, me and Kerry have actually been celebrating Thanksgiving as well, because we don't celebrate it here in the UK. We don't.
No, because it's the Pilgrims and the Indians and us.
Exactly. Well, we actually did it.
Did you make a turkey?
Turkey's on there.
Where? I see a boatload of peas.
Yeah, right. We've got peas, we've got stuffing, we've got turkey.
Turkey. So wait a minute. Why did you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? Just to share it with your American friends?
Of course.
What'd your kids think about it?
Oh, they loved it.
Do you tell them the whole story of what it's about?
No.
Good, because I hate that story. Because it's not factual. That's
I don't even know it myself.
That's another show. That's a whole nother show. They got a lot of cleaning up to do, is all I got to say. So anyway, we don't want people. Okay, you ready for this? I knew it was you today, so I'm ready. Listen, when we start talking, when we start thinking, when we start feeling crappy for things that really don't matter or don't have control over us. Wait. Ow! Doggone it. The battery on my fart machine died. I was going to play. Look at it. There are 9 different farts. And I was going to, every time there was some bad thinking, I was going to hit a different one.
I think Loren's gone crazy again.
During commercial, I'm changing these batteries. I've been planning that for weeks. So, okay. But really, stinking thinking. Yeah. Get it? Fart machines. It was stick with me here. Are you tracking? And I know, and I just wanted this to reinforce that we really do it. We really do it. And we're going to talk about that today. Like already thinking about, I think even say shopping. When it comes to shopping for people, when you worry so much about what they're going to think, is this enough? Am I spending enough on this person? Whatever. I mean, it's like more people spend more. I've heard more conversations about how insensitive it is to give a gift card at Christmas than actually shopping for a gift than I have what the true meaning of the season is or should be. I'm just saying.
I think what it's turned to now is when we used to think about, oh, will they like this? Will they like that? It's now gone from that to how much could this be? Are we spending too much? Are we spending too little? It's transformed into that. It's like, why?
Well, and here's another thing. Like these people, and let's not forget Black Friday, the cousin, what are they going to have next? I don't know, something Wednesday. Before we know it, 100 years from now, it'll be something every day of the week. Cyber Monday, Tuesday.
I started looking into why is Black Friday called Black Friday. I couldn't find anything.
That is a good reason. That is a good question.
Why is it?
Why is it? I always thought that, well, I know I won't get nothing racially started, but they always make the bad thing black.
Yeah.
The 8-ball, there's all kinds of things. You can Google that. That's real shit. But anyway, Cyber Monday. Are you buying anything online today?
Not today, no.
Have you ever done Cyber Monday? Has anybody out there are the savings real?
Every country's different though, isn't it?
See, that's what I didn't know, because cyber is everybody everywhere. I'm just saying. Cyber Monday. I'm going to look in the comments because there's a lot of comments. Sonny Von Cleveland. Hi, Sonny Von Cleveland. Vicky Williams. Oh, my goodness. Look at all these people. Hi, Robert Brooker. Wow. Richard. How are you, Richard Fay? So listen, you guys, all of you that I'm talking to out there, just mentioned your names, and the rest of you on the other platforms. I want to know, are you planning on buying anything today on Cyber Monday? And if so, why today and not tomorrow? Or why today and not Friday? I'm a little hesitant. I'm scared when it comes to the spending too much money on the internet, even though I do buy a lot of shit on there. But I got my sources. I have sources that I can rely on. I know it's not going to be 6 months for the thing to come. I know it's going to be what they said it's going to be. Okay. Cyber Monday is worldwide. Facebook user, who are you and where are you? You're so mysterious. Cyber Monday is worldwide. Whoever said that, I'd love to know who you are and where you're watching from. Lori Whitney said no. She don't mess around. Cyber Monday is not her jam. Oh, Richard. So you okay? Listen to this. Richard Fay, perfect mental health he threw something in, dropped a gauntlet. He says, okay, insensitive. No, try being autistic male. The white noise, the overwhelm. I tend to go in less busy times. The sales are earlier in the year and hide the presence. Smart. Because he's probably Asperger's.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Because Tucker, yeah. Very sensitive to all of the stimuli and whatnot. Richard Fay said, no, hell no, not today. Facebook, who? Hi, Nancy Nance. Oh boy, I could have fun with that name. Nancy Nance, dun, 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 wanna dance.
She's from Canada.
Put me in a trance. Nancy Nance.
She's my Canadian friend.
Canadian.
You
kill me. I can't wait. If I hung around you for a week, I'd never talk the same again. I'd pick up I love your accent. That's why I mimic you all the time, by the way.
I thought so.
I know. So, coffee cup chop.
No, but on a serious note, we do struggle around Christmas with our kids because they
struggle financially or emotionally or everythingly.
Like everything.
Except the kids don't struggle.
In a way, they do because it's processing the different music in different stores, the lights, the environment, the busy environment. It is.
Are any of your kids on the spectrum?
Both of them are. Yeah.
Both of them are.
Yeah.
So, oh wow. Wow. And people may not know this, but that could be that's two different worlds, those two kids. Where one the stimuli doesn't bother them, but it bothers the other one, or vice versa, or this, that, and the other. Okay. So let's hear something. We need something to work from, or we'll just giddy up and talk clack, 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 clack all morning without getting any real work done. So I have taken the liberty. You all know how I love my clips, but this one in particular, PBS is my jam. Who doesn't love PBS? They're always for the right thing. Always, always, always.
What?
Are you familiar with PBS?
No.
Public Broadcasting System?
No, I am.
You didn't watch like Electric Company when you were a kid? Zoom?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna faint. I'm not kidding. I can't believe. Okay, never mind. Another show. Let's take a look.
The holiday season is considered one of the hardest times of the year for anyone struggling with mental health. In fact, the National Alliance on Mental Illness found that 64% of people living with a mental illness report that their conditions worsen over the holidays. And now the recent death by suicide of famed dancer, producer, and DJ Twitch has sparked another national conversation about the struggles many people face during the holiday season.
He was during the holidays.
Concerns with Dr. Gregory Scott Brown. He's a psychiatrist and author of the book, The Self-Healing Mind, an essential 5-step practice for overcoming anxiety and depression and revitalizing your life. Dr. Brown,
he's got a good PR agent
for joining us. I think we've long known that the holidays can be stressful for many, if not all of us, but especially so for people with mental illness. Why is that?
There are a lot of different factors at play. We all know how challenging and stressful the gift giving and even the gift receiving process can be. Unfortunately, some people are enduring financial challenges over the holidays. And as much as we adore spending time with family and friends, hosting them can lead to an uptick in anxiety levels for some of us. But another idea that's supported by some good science is the fact that during the winter months, we're just exposed to less sunlight. That means that melatonin, the hormone that's released in the brain that tells us it's time to sleep, is produced earlier in the day. And that might cause some of us to feel more sluggish, tired, and even depressed.
So what does that mean in terms of the symptoms people have? How does someone know that these symptoms are there, that they're coming on?
Right. So the symptoms of depression would consist of if someone is isolating more, if they've noticed a change in their appetite. Sometimes people will eat too little or overeat. If someone is sleeping more than they normally do. If someone is experiencing thoughts of death or thoughts of suicide. These are all indicators that someone may be struggling with depression, especially if the symptoms are lasting for at least 2 weeks.
Sometimes people can be good at hiding
2 weeks.
Their symptoms. They can seem as if everything's fine. They may be working really hard to seem as if everything is fine, when underneath they're really troubled.
And I'll tell you, Judy, that's
okay. Wait a minute. We're going to come back to them because I want to say this. You know how she said that? They talk about, till Christmas, then 2 weeks. Well, shit. Right after, hold on. Y'all go backstage. We'll bring you back out. We're going to bring them back out. Let's talk about what they said up to this point. Okay, so that part right there, they said 2 weeks, right? For up to 2 weeks after Christmas. Well, that's when the bills come.
Yep.
And it starts all over. Let me ask you this. Do you and Carrie, that's his wife, do you guys set a budget for how much you're going to spend? I don't.
We actually do.
You do? Is it hard?
It is.
Is it hard to stick to it?
It's hard to keep Kerry happy.
She's a mom. Moms always want all those little extra touches and shit.
Yeah.
That don't, you know what I'm saying? If it
loves
was
the
you,
PPE.
you throw a tube sock at the kids with an orange and some walnuts or something. Kids don't want that shit now. They want.
Is that what you think I'll do?
Yeah, because Carrie's very nurturing, lovey. You're more.
I'm down to earth.
You are. So what do you mean when you say keeping Carrie happy then?
It's Christmas is her favorite time of the year. I can't stand it. I don't.
That's what I was. That's exactly what I was just describing.
I don't like it. Yeah, and there's a reason why I don't like it. I used to, but I don't anymore.
Okay, wait a minute. Here it is. Teaching moment. Why? Some kind of trauma during the holiday season?
No, there is that, but it's
There is that.
also. Shut up.
No, I'm saying no, because I know people who have family members who passed during the holiday season, people who got divorced. There's a lot of things that make people not like the holidays other than just the topics we've talked about so far.
Because it's all about family coming together, and that's about Christmas. And because I haven't got my daughter with me, or I ain't got all my kids together, why? And I do find it a struggle to stay happy.
Well, do you use that? Why not use that, Adam, to motivate you in some way?
I do.
Compensate.
I do.
Okay,
I try and balance it. I try and balance it because every year, and I've done this for the last 8 years, where I've disappeared at a certain time for about 10 minutes, had a bit of a cry, did a Facebook Live for my daughter, and I've come back down to the family again.
Now, let me say this. Why you should not feel bad about that. Seriously. When I met my birth mother, right, after 32 years, and see, I'm born on a holiday. So this does tie in. I'm born on the 4th of July. My siblings told me that every year, because they thought I was dead, but then they go, now it makes sense. I was like, what? They were like, and they were looking at each other while this revelation was coming to be. They said, remember how she would always give us our sparklers and stuff, and then she'd go lock herself in her room and wouldn't come out for the rest of the night on the 4th of July. And that's because I wasn't there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And they said she did it every single year. So as soon as you said that, I saw her face as they were telling this part of the story, because she was sitting right there, and I think that's a beautiful thing. As the recipient, as the person who was being honored in that by being her going off, one day that's going to make a lot of sense to your daughter. I just want to give you that and let you know that that's a beautiful thing, Adam. It really is. And let's go, wait, because here's what I'm glad what you just brought up is a solution. See, as long as we can find that what we're doing equates to some form of a solution. See, sometimes I think we miss that we're actually contributing to our own solution because we've been groomed to believe that the problem or the illness is bigger than we are. And that's not true at all.
No, it's not. It's not. And I keep spreading it and stressing that what we're thinking, our thoughts, are just the way we're feeling. And when I'm going to say it, I'm still grieving because there's a grieving process for people that's passed away or people that's left you.
Sure. Even when you're estranged.
And I'm still in that grieving process.
Sure.
I'm not in denial. angry and frustrated the fact that I could have done more.
Well, what I like too for your solution, here's another. See, you already told us it was there when you said I leave the family and I go upstairs or wherever you said you went by yourself, and you have your moment, and then you shake it off and you go back down and you continue with the family. So not letting it spill over into someone else's blissfulness or whatever their experience is during this holiday season. And like you said, again, here's another solution you came up with during this hour so far. It's not just during Christmas. It's all year round.
Yeah.
It's all year round. But if it takes a capsulated amount of time, i.e. the holiday season, to get us to focus on what we're talking about here, then that's better than not at all, because now we can take that all the way around the calendar. So let's keep going. So how do you and Carrie balance this thing? How does that work? That she loves Christmas.
She does.
And you don't.
Well, she obviously overwhelms herself and she'll be listening to this because she's right above me with Wyatt. But so she'll probably, I don't know, try and kill me or something. No, I'm joking. But what she does is she comes up with a plan. She talks to me about it sometimes. And when she wants to go and spend, like, she shops every single day, whether she's got money or whether she doesn't. But she window shops.
Oh.
She's one of them. Yeah.
That's good, though.
She window shops, yeah. And
that's part of a manifestation process.
Absolutely. And some of the times she comes up with really good ideas. Some even I haven't thought about. But it's not just the focus.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, but it's not just focusing on Christmas though, because it's even stressful for us because we've got a son that's his birthday's 10 days after Christmas Day. His birthday. So we need to focus on that as well. And we're trying to balance it where, like, we made that mistake last year where we bought birthday presents, put them away prior to Christmas, and we accidentally gave him a birthday present at Christmas Day. So it's like, so it's trying to see what we can do.
You know, I ran out for a minute. No, the internet. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it is. While Loren sorts his Wi-Fi out.
What else they have to say and come back.
It's something that, honestly, we're all thinking about right now, especially in the aftermath of the tragic death of Stephen Twitch Boss, right? Everyone is saying that he just seemed to be so happy. And my message would be that there's no one face to depression. There's no one particular way that any mental illness looks. And people who are depressed, even people who are suicidal, some of them are able to get up, they're able to go to work, they're able to smile, they're able to hide it quite well. And that's why it's so important that we're asking each other how we're doing.
Yes.
Checking in on each other. A text or a phone call, especially this time of year, might seem like a small gesture, but it can actually go a long way.
Perfect. Checking in. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I was actually just looking for a status because when he mentioned about depressed, I actually shared a status a few days ago where someone said it. I can't remember who it was now. There's a difference between depression and feeling depressed, and it's identity. It's identity. Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
I'm trying to find the status because I've actually put it on as well. I can't remember when.
While you're looking, can I ask you about? I want to hear about from a parent's view.
Yeah.
Here's a warm and fuzzy moment in the show. Here's a warm and fuzzy moment.
Go on.
So when you see the excitement, because the excitement that you see from your kids, just because it's Christmas, and isn't it nice to see that innocence sparkle within their spirit? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that I am so envious of people who have children. Just because they're so So how's that for you? Do you feed off that? Is that like some big energy volcano having that there?
Honestly, I don't see myself as this perfect parent because a perfect parent doesn't exist. Obviously, you can say you're a perfect parent to your cats, Loren. You can. And
I
I
know,
know they drive you up the wall because I've seen
true.
your pictures and videos.
True.
But when I see them smiling, or when they come to you for a hug, or what Lucas does on a rare basis is tell us he loves us. It's very rare he does it. I know that I'm doing a good job. It's the opposite that we have to be concerned about.
Yeah.
When it kicks off.
Right. So let me ask you this. They mentioned in the clip, I love this part, checking in on somebody. I think that's a great gift. We're all looking for gifts or something to do. You know how in holiday season, that's why some people go and they put money in the bell ringer's kettle. Some people, that's why the Cub Scouts and stuff sell cookies and stuff close to the holiday season. People just give. Homeless people, the people panhandling, more people give to them. People want to, they go and donate time at food banks and stuff way more than usual. Let's put it that way. So why can't we incorporate this thing about checking in on people where we check in on people, like each of us says, I'm going to call somebody that I have not checked on in the last year. Start there.
What I do is not just around the holidays. I do it every single week where I choose 5 people and I check in on them just to see how they are.
You do?
I do every week throughout the year. I've done it with you before.
I know, but I thought you
how are you?
I know. Well, but I mean, I guess I can say I do that too, but I think I don't have you have a conscious plan. You plan. What I'm saying is, this is something you consciously say, okay, I'm gonna get my 5 people, or does it just happen because you always are just that kind of person?
A bit of both. It is a bit of both because I've picked up that if you're asking someone if they're okay and all they're doing is I'm okay or fine, ask again. Always ask again because single word answers like that shows there's something more to that.
You know what? Yeah. This is a great idea because this is a good litmus test for all of us about how well we actually know the people that we consider friends, close friends, because that way, if did somebody have this a traumatic experience during this time, how do they usually act every year when it comes to the holidays, and anticipate and be there in a sense of support instead, because it's easy to get caught up in our shopping and our plans and our travel and not even look in that direction. I think I'm guilty of it.
No. Yeah, well, when I go shopping with a family or even on my own, whatever, with the kids, even if it's a busy shopping centre, I always spot those homeless people. I always spot them. And I'm always observing how people are behaving. Now, obviously, I can do that now. I'm trained in that because obviously I did pass my social psychology course, by the way. I passed it. So
Congratulations.
I'm literally a therapist now. I'm a therapist. And
hashtag scary. I'm just saying. What? I would have never. I'm just saying. I'm not. I'm kidding, but I am.
Of course.
Okay, but
anyway,
but wait. Let's stop there for a second, because really, people don't know if you're serious or not, and we should tell them that you really are a therapist now.
I am serious. Advanced social psychology. I passed it. And now, obviously, I will show the certification one. I don't know why they do it, but they said you can have your certification once you've paid the course off. Okay, fine. So I'm paying it in installments, so I'll probably get about March, April time.
See, so let's talk about that for a moment. I want to just honor that and use it as something, because this is a part of the holiday to get out of the murk too, is to
Yeah.
celebrate things that have led you up to this season. See, you know what I'm saying? Because when we have blessings, like everything that happens between January up to the beginning of this holiday season, there's a lot of great things that happen in there. And when we're good stewards, great stewards, and we honor those things, the power of a blessing doesn't diminish with time. It's like leather. It gets broken in and it gets better with time.
Yeah.
That's how I treat the blessings in my life. So like you said, you know, now in the holidays this year, no matter what is feeling negatively or pulling on you, you can balance it, Adam, by saying, you know what, this time last year, I was not the psychologist I am today or therapist I am today.
No.
You know, I wasn't able to do that. Today I can. Look at where I've come. Look at
Absolutely.
Right.
And what people are unaware of is whether the marriage has broken down and they've got a divorce or they failed a course, which I admit last year, this summer, I failed a course. Not the psychology course, but I'm redoing my GCSE maths. I did it last year and I'm doing it again this year, going into next year. I failed it. But I thought, you know what? And within a day, it affected me because I thought I wanted to do better. But I thought, right, okay, I took a day to process it and now I'm back on it again.
Right.
Because I'm celebrating that. And people are unaware of that. Work loss, if you get fired, yeah, it's a terrible thing. It's a shit thing to do and to have on your resume. But see it as an opportunity because that clearly, at that level, it didn't work for you.
Yeah.
But there's always something for everybody out there. You just haven't found the right thing for you yet.
Speaking of something for everybody out there, this is a great time to weave or blend in a portion of the show dedicated to tell people about the mental health warriors. And I want to talk about how you guys support each other during the holiday season, because that is the mental health warriors, you guys, is a really great community. A really great community. I'm so proud of you guys and what you've done with that. Seriously, Adam, because the connection with the people, the limited times that have been wonderful, and so many great people. So talk about what happens in the holiday season within that community. Do you guys talk about this? Do a lot of people deal with it?
Obviously, we have our own holiday season where we spend it with families and stuff like that. But at the same time, and over the Christmas period, we still check in with people because we know, and as society has actually said, is society brands Christmas the most time for lonely people. No, it's not. Well, it is, but there's always lonely people out there.
Always.
But you have to question, are we really lonely? Or are we just saying that to ourselves? Because there's always someone to talk to. It takes 6 seconds to pick up a phone to someone.
True.
Yeah. And that's all it needs.
So let's talk about traditions. Old and non-existent and everything in between. I believe in traditions.
Okay.
I do, because they keep meaning secured within something. Traditions do. Because that's why traditions get passed down. Like heirlooms. You know, and things like heirlooms, think about it. Keep tracking. They become more and more valuable with time. And that's what I love about traditions. You know, that's why we have antiques. That's why we have classics. You see what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
That's all the things that became priceless are things that it's not that they got old. It's because they're so old, they're rare. Mm-hmm. They're so old, they're rare. Right. And so traditions are very important, I believe, because it allows us, if you don't like the ones that were passed down to you, then choose to change the trajectory, reinvent the traditions, and start your own. I
think you need to have that conversation with Kerry, Loren, because we're getting married next year. The date's booked and everything.
I mean, congratulations. Go on.
I don't even know how to brand that now. Thank you.
Well,
But,
I've been pushing for this marriage for I don't know how long. So I'm like,
believe it or
woo-hoo!
not, we're actually getting married on Kerry's 33rd birthday.
Did
The
you get
same
permission
day.
before you told people how old she was?
She doesn't care.
I know. Carrie's the last person to care about
But
something
the
like
thing
that.
is, though, and I'm hoping she tunes in. I really do. But she probably won't. But
I want to meet Wyatt.
you want to meet White? Have you not seen him yet?
Yes, I see him all the time on he's so cute. But I want to see him moving and stuff. Like sometime you should call him or get him on the show.
I know. I'll see you.
He's so cute, you guys. He really is. Let me go back to the comments real quick.
Right.
and just
Anyway,
check it.
what I was saying is Kerry doesn't believe in traditions.
Robert does. I mean, Richard does. Thank you, Richard.
Well,
Why does it? Wait a minute. How can you say that? I believe in yourself.
Because I'm one of these that I'm in two minds about traditions. Because I think about the thought behind it rather than just the gift itself. And at the same time, like obviously with the wedding cake, for example, I've said to Kerry numerous times, even though she doesn't like the idea, is the night before the night. I was about to say funeral.
Ooh.
Night before the wedding, I want that night apart from Kerry. So obviously I'm gonna have Lucas and Wyatt while she has Tegan. Oh, hang on a minute. Kerry's coming now.
She probably heard what you just said. I bet she is.
Did you hear that, Kerry? Oh, she didn't hear it. So there you go. I'm saying.
Well, she will now because she's gonna go back and watch the replay. See?
Yeah, Loren wants to meet Wyatt, by the way.
Oh, is he coming now?
He's here. He's here.
Hey, do you have a Christmas tree yet?
We've got a Christmas tree in the living room, and we've also got a Christmas tree in the bedroom.
Oh, nice. So that's 2 yeses. Aw. Ooh-wee. Look at those cheeks. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He's grown.
He has.
Wyatt, what are you eating, boy? Look at those cheeks. How do you not?
Forget what he's eating. He's a double of me.
He's so cute. He's a good boy, too. He's looking at Carrie. Look, he won't take his eyes off.
Bottle, that's why.
Oh.
He's teething as well.
How old is Wyatt now?
On Friday, he's going to be 3 months and 1 week. To 14 weeks.
3 weeks.
He's only 3 months.
Yeah.
Wyatt.
14 weeks on Friday.
Boy, is he a Marmite baby?
Oh, he is. He is.
He is?
Yeah.
I should have known. Didn't think I knew about that, did you? If you guys don't know about Marmite babies, Google it. It's a thing over there. Look at him. Aw. So
but on a serious note, though, when we actually booked the date for the wedding, I actually rang the vicar or priest, whatever it is, and I said, he's called Kev. I said, Kev, I want to book my funeral.
why?
Because there's that joking saying, isn't there, where every male has 2 funerals in their life. One's the wedding and the other is the actual funeral.
One is when?
One is the actual funeral and the other one is the wedding. But that's
why? Because you're dying to an old life or something?
I don't know where that saying comes from, to be honest.
You better. I would find out before I go saying it. But I get it. I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're saying goodbye to the bachelor life, or now your priorities have shifted. And well, that's what it means for us. We know that. Robert Brooker. He's monitoring mom's fate. Mom. He's in Canada. They kind of talk like you guys. So let's talk about this. This time last year, Wyatt wasn't here.
Wyatt wasn't here, no.
Wyatt wasn't here. And see, and that's another thing. Look at this. And I'm just gonna say, because You and Carrie were going through some things, and the boat was rocking all over the place, right? And then go from that to this. Look at this moment right now. You know, would is there any way you could say everything that we go through is not worth it? Because if it hadn't been that way, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now.
Oh, life is priceless.
Isn't it something?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. I just want to say for the record too, I'm so proud of you all. The whole thing. I mean, you guys, your lives, seriously, you should follow these two. Everybody. If you don't, you really should. It's like a soap opera. It is, because you go through stuff. You go through stuff that you only see on television. But then we all do in our own way. But it's not what we go through, it's what we bring out of it. And that's what I love about you guys. Seriously. I just want to say that. You know, and I think this too is this is my version of checking in, like they were saying in the video, something to do during the holidays. And this could be too, where you just give people their flowers. You know, you have a chance and just put you in the mood. Look for something during your day in the holidays that puts you in the mood.
Yeah. You know what, Loren? No one has ever bought me flowers before. No one.
Really?
Really? No one.
Oh my God, Brian gets flowers 2 or 3 times a week.
I don't.
Really?
I've never had any.
Well, you're getting them metaphorically.
Yes.
That's, it's a saying, give you your flowers, which means just to honor you. So those are the real flowers, because those ones in the store, they're going to die and you throw them in the trash can. But these flowers, I got to ring the bell on that, because, that's the real thing. Hey, now, Wyatt, you're lucky I can't get to those cheeks. Ooh, I just want to smell him. I do. He's one of those babies you just want to sniff him. You can tell.
Yeah, he has actually got a Christmas outfit as well.
I'm sure he does.
We'll be taking a picture, don't you worry.
Oh my goodness, he's so plump.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He hasn't made one sound sitting there.
Because he's monitoring his mum, that's why. And he likes people's arms.
Yeah, he likes the camera too.
No, he's watching his mum dance.
I'm trying to make him laugh.
Hi, Carrie.
Hiya.
Oh, you have to go on camera now.
How are you?
I'm not camera ready. I've been cleaning up.
It's okay. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thanks. How are you?
Good. Happy holidays.
You too.
So you love the holidays, huh?
Yep.
Are you excited about this season?
I am, yeah. I love Christmas.
Oh. And little Wyatt's first Christmas.
It is.
Wyatt,
he's so
No,
sweet.
me and Kerry have actually been looking at Mr. and Mrs. stuff as well.
Mr. and Mrs. stuff?
Yes.
What's Mr. and Mrs. stuff?
It's like Mr. and Mr. You get identical things, like identical mugs, identical t-shirts, whatever.
Oh.
We have actually been looking at it, yes.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
Hello. You already have that stuff. It's called your children.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they more look like me, though.
Well, let's talk about this. You guys have been together how long?
Too long.
No. How many years?
Nearly 15.
Yeah.
Hello?
15.
15 years.
15 years. And look, you're getting excited like teenagers about your marriage. That's a beautiful thing. Looking into Mr. and Mrs. stuff, it's like you just started dating 5 minutes ago.
I have actually downloaded a wedding countdown app on my phone as well. But I'm more eager about it than Kerry is.
I think you and Carrie and those kids one day will have a reality show where you teach people what you know.
What do we teach people?
As a family. I'm just saying, when it comes to, listen, you have 2 kids that are on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And
he's advanced as well. So we think he's going to have autism.
What do you mean by that? You said he's advanced?
He's 3 months old and he's already trying to sit up. He's already trying to talk.
Really?
Yeah.
And so,
You
what
know,
do you mean that he might? Why would that point? I didn't know this. That would point. Go on.
Because I'm the first to say this. That's why. Because he's already saying, "Mom," like.
But why would you think that would mean that he was going to possibly be on the spectrum?
Because obviously Luke and Tegan have autism, so there's a high chance that Wyatt will.
But is that a marker? Trying to talk and stuff. That advanced part. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Huh. Wow. So
No, he's not Russian.
So let me see. We got about 4 minutes left. So let's say this because I won't see you until after Christmas.
That's right.
So this is so let's put it this way. Do you have a Christmas wish? Let's get that in before we leave today.
A Christmas wish?
Yes, a
Yeah.
Christmas wish.
Yeah. People, just be yourself. Just live instead of actually believing in that saying where you die what is it? You live only once.
Yes.
Ignore that. Ignore it. You die once, you live every day.
Yes. Oh.
Go for that.
Ring it. That was a multiple bell ringer. Yeah. Nicely said, Adam Duval. Everybody, that's Adam Duval, also the mental health warrior. Where can they find anything new going on with
the Warriors?
Yeah, that you want to tell them about?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I've had my week off because obviously I was celebrating Thanksgiving, but I am back this Friday, and we're talking about the unhealthy mind of an addiction. We have got Bob Marley's nephew on this week.
Who?
But other than that,
Bob Marley's nephew, Charles
Marks. Yeah, we got him on.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he's coming on. But other than that, yeah, we're all.
When is that? I can't miss that.
No, we're on every Friday. Friday.
All righty. And I have your here.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to drop this odd looking link, you guys.
Oh, I know. I need to edit that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But anyway, we'll drop it in the comment section for you guys so you can get over. That's going to be a good one, a great one. Adam, it's really been a pleasure. Thank you for introducing your beautiful son Wyatt to us. That was awesome. Look at them cheeks. Good Lord. Ooh-wee.
Hey, Wyatt.
Boy. He looks like both of you.
Yeah, he's mommy.
He does look like Carrie. I just didn't want to say it and hurt your little feelings. But you're right. He looks just like Carrie, don't he?
No.
Yes, he does. What, you think he looks like you?
Of course he does.
He looks like both of you. He's beautiful. Listen, have the best holiday. Have the best Christmas. We'll see you in the new year. And thank you. Thank you so much for all you do. And big things coming for the mental health warrior clan, I know. So listen, you guys, check them out. That's the link. I will drop it inside the comment section. And listen, show up tomorrow, if you will. Veronica Elizabeth Adams, also known as Waterfall Adams. She's an author. She's got something big to talk about tomorrow. So make sure you catch us. And I will say this to you. Great show today. It's we need to catch up more.
We do.
Let's promise to do that.
Yeah.
In the new year, do better. How's that?
How's that? Yeah, I love to.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out what I want to. Okay. Listen, have a great one. Thank you so much. You guys get out of here. God willing, I'll meet you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central over there on the front porch, and together we'll have another great time known as an illuminated conversation right here on Bathrobe Moments. Now get out of here. Don't let my screen door slam on the way out. And remember, I love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Have the best day ever. Bye, everybody. Bye, Adam.